You might remember back in 2010 and 2013, the gods of Hollywood gave us 2 movies of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, right? Well, the original plan for the franchise is to follow the steps of Harry Potter. But let's be real, it's far from that. A lot of fans are saying that the movies were not good enough, to the point that the author, Riordan himself, thought that the 2 Percy movies were not that good. And it was, let's say, not exactly a standing ovation. And the 2 main reasons are, number 1, the author is almost not involved in the production. Number 2 is, when Riordan told the producers that making all the main characters 17 instead of 12 will kill the idea of a franchise as well as diminishing the storyline. A lot of fans are saying that the 2 movies was a regret, and the author feels the same. But hold on to your Pegasus feathers. You won't believe this. Because, like a true hero, Percy is getting another shot at screen glory. And this time, it's not as a movie, but as a TV series. And in this video, we're going to talk about who are the cast, when it will hit on our screens, the trailer and teaser, and who the Olympians are behind the scene. So without further ado, here's everything we know about Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV series. The good old days. It was June 2005 when Rick Riordan gifted us with this Greek myth-infused fantasy adventure, and it was like a fresh and fizzy soda pop of a book series that exploded onto the scene and had us saying, "More, please." Fast forward to 4 books later, we're still riding this roller coaster and we're totally hooked. We've watched Percy transform from a wet-behind-the-ears kid into this heroic demigod, saving the world and making us all wish we had a little bit of godly blood in us. Percy Jackson and the Olympians author made the series possible. Way back in December 2019, Riordan pitched the idea to the CEO of Disney, and by May 2020, boom! Percy Jackson was back in the game. The news broke like a thunderbolt, with Riordan and his wife Becky confirming it in a video that had all of us Percy fans doing the happy dance. And because of that, fans around the world are buzzing like bees on ambrosia, especially because Riordan himself is involved and steering the ship this time around. So now, after confirming the series, let's talk about who is the cast of Percy Jackson. Well, in this first season, diving headfirst into the tale of the first novel is going to introduce a whole gang of heavy hitters, friends and foes alike, who will rock your demigod socks off. We're talking about the all-stars of this show, and we gotta start with our leading lad, Percy Jackson. Back in April 2021, Rick Riordan dropped the news that the hunt for Percy was on. And a year later, he revealed on his blog that Walker Scobell, fresh from his Netflix gig on The Adam Project, snagged the coveted role of Percy. But a hero is nothing without his crew, right? So in May 2022, Disney announced that Ariane Simhardy and Leah Sava Jeffries are gonna bring Grover Underwood and Annabeth Chase to life. And the awesomeness doesn't stop there. Variety confirmed 5 more stars. Virginia Call as Percy's mom Sally, Glenn Turman as Y Centaur Chiron, Jason Mantzoukas as Dionysus, Megan Mullally as Furry Electo, and Tim Sharp as Percy's stepdad Gabe. Then on June 21st, Variety dished the deets on 3 more cast members, Dior Goodjohn as Clarice LaRue, Charlie Bushnell as Luke Castellan, and Olivia Morton as Nancy Bobofit. And in October 2022, they announced that Adam Copeland will play the role of the God of War, Ares, Suzanne Cryer as the mother of monsters Echidna, Jessica Parker Kennedy as Gorgon Medusa, and Broadway superstar Lin-Manuel Miranda as the messenger of God, Hermes. November 2022 saw Jay Duplass and Timothy Obmanson joining the ranks as Hades and Hephaestus. And also, we have Lance Reddick as Zeus, but unfortunately, he passed away. And of course, we have Toby Stephens, who will play the role of Poseidon. Now that the cast is complete, you're probably thinking, is there any trailer for Percy Jackson and the Olympians? We hate to be the party pooper here, but we're still waiting on that full-blown trailer for the series. Yeah, we know. It's like waiting for Hercules to finish his labors. But considering filming just wrapped a hot minute ago, the Disney gods will probably hold off until later this year, 2023, to kickstart the promotion frenzy. In September 2022, we got this totally unexpected, completely awesome teaser in the middle of filming for Season 1. This sneak peek showed us our new Percy, played by Walker Scobell, in all his demigod glory. In the clip, we see Percy strolling into Camp Half-Blood like he owns the joint, heading straight for the Poseidon cabin, while narrating the teaser with those classic lines from The Lightning Thief. Being a half-blood is dangerous. It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed. Percy warns in a voiceover, "Once you know what you are, they'll sense it too, and they'll come for you. Don't say I didn't warn you." Also, we got a quick trip to Camp Half-Blood and a sneak peek at some demigod shenanigans. There's a teaser out, yeah, but when will Percy Jackson and the Olympians hit our screens? This news might make you sigh. Oh, Hades. Because Rick Riordan, who's as much in the trenches of this series as Percy is in his quests, spilled the ambrosia on his blog about the show's progress. He says, "We're right on target, sailing full speed ahead, but we've got a long winding road before the series is ready for prime time. And in February 2023, his partner in life, Becky Reardon, dropped the mic on Twitter by announcing that they'd finished filming. How's that for a Hephaestion effort? Well, anyways, we know you're like, great, when can I watch it already? Well, Reardon, our Oracle of Delphi in this case, has estimated that the series won't beam down on Disney Plus until early 2024. Yeah, we know, it's like waiting for Hermes to deliver a package, right? But there's a good reason for it. They're working their magical mojo on the visual effects to ensure it's Olympian-worthy. However, our very own Percy, actor Walker Scobell, gave us a glimmer of hope by saying back in December 2022 the show could potentially gatecrash our screens in late 2023. But there's always a but, isn't there? It seems the latest Instagram prophecy from Grover, played by actor Aryan Samhardi, where he said that the series will storm Disney Plus in 2024. And you know what? A great show isn't just about the celebs in front of the camera, but the magic makers behind it. And the Percy Jackson and the Olympians TV show has got a dream team cooking up some Olympus-level magic. Who's directing, producing, and writing the series? Now, sitting at the helm of this demigod extravaganza, we've got showrunners Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz. These two are like the dynamic duo of the TV world. You might remember them from shows like Jericho, Black Sails, See, and The Old Man. And the author of this book, Rick Riordan, will dip his toes in the TV waters. Rick, along with Steinberg, co-wrote the pilot episode and a series Bible, sketching out all the epic battles and celestial shenanigans for the first season and dropping some hints for what's to come in future seasons. Hold on. Is there more seasons to come? Well, you have to stay tuned to know the answer, so keep watching. Anyways, back to directing our first season of this Greek epic, we have James Bobbin, who brought the delightful Dora in the Lost City of Gold to the big screen. And joining him in the director's chair for a couple of episodes each, we have Anders Engstrom of Sea fame and Jet Wilkinson from The Old Man. The writing team is a veritable Olympus of talent too, featuring scribes like Monaco Wusso-Breen, Daphne Olive, Stuart Strandberg, Zoe Neary, Joe Tratz, and Xavier Stiles. And let's not forget our executive producers, Steinberg, Schatz, Bobbin, Reardon, Engstrom, Wilkinson, and Owusu-Breen, plus Rebecca Reardon, Bert Salke, Jim Rowe, Ellen Goldsmith-Vane, Jeremy Bell, and DJ Goldberg. Will there be a Percy Jackson Season 2? So, to answer the question, are we going to get a second season of Percy Jackson based on the Sea of Monsters? Well, let us tell you, things are looking as shiny as Zeus's lightning bolt. Now, don't go celebrating with nectar and ambrosia just yet, because there's no official word on a second season. But you can hold on to your winged sandals because Rick Riordan himself confirmed that the writer's room is already bustling like a hydra with heads working on scripts for a potential second season. While we can't say it's as certain as a Hermes delivery, it's looking pretty good. And if you ask us, we're sure as a prophecy from the Oracle of Delphi. So keep your eyes peeled, demigods. It's looking like we might just be setting sail for the Sea of Monsters in a not-too-distant future. And with that, we've reached the top of Mount Olympus. From Pegasus feathers to demigod glory, we've navigated the exciting world of Percy Jackson and the Olympians' upcoming TV series. Whether you're as excited as Dionysus at a grape vineyard or nervous as Hermes on a slow day, we've got you covered. And as a dedicated fan, we want you to be part of the conversation. So don't be a stranger. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, hopes, and theories about the series. Until next time, stay vigilant and remember that Olympus is watching.